Your name is Sheila?
Sheila. Okay, hi everybody. It's Sheila here from the Andover Public Library, and I apologize. We are having a little bit of technical difficulty here this afternoon. We are going to get it together, I promise you. It just might take a little bit. If you find that you're having trouble hearing us, please let us know. Either raise your hand, which you can find in the participant section. Go down, click that, and you'll see, I think it's a raise your hand. Let us know if you can't hear us, or if you're having technical difficulty. We'll do our best to fix that as we go. We are glad that you could join us today. We have no time left because we spent it all trying to fix our glitches, but that's okay. We're happy to have you here. Betsy is going to partner with me today. She is going to make our gnomes. If you give us just a few minutes of housekeeping details here, and then we're going to get right on to it. You are here today to make your rice gnomes, and unfortunately I don't have it, but Betsy does. So they can't see you yet, Betsy. It's okay. You're showing somebody nothing. Can they see her? Do you? Can you all see Betsy?
No. Yeah, yay.
There she is. And these are the kind of gnomes we're making today. So if you have, I'm going to go over your materials list here real quick. And if you have to gather anything, you have a minute or two. So you are going to need a cup. And they're just plastic drink cups for the summertime. You can pull it out of your kitchen cabinet. I'm sure everybody has them. You're going to need your white athletic sock. It's in your brown bag. You're going to use the fuzzy colored sock. That's going to be our hat for today. You've all got the fuzzy faux fur that is going. You're going to have your fuzzy faux fur for the beard, and rice, a bag of rice. This is equivalent to between 2.5 and 3 cups of rice, depending on who got which bag. You will use all of this rice. It is about a pound. The other thing you have is 3 rubber bands, and some of you have 4, depending on how zealous I got with the rubber bands in the bags. You will use all 3 rubber bands. If a glue gun, if you don't have a glue gun, that's okay. You can use a pin or just do the best you can. So I want to welcome you to Friday, June 19th, 1 o'clock Rice Gnomes, and tell you about next Friday's craft. If you haven't signed up, that is, what is that? Fairy jars. Fairy jars is full, so if you've signed up for that, then congratulations. You're either getting a fairy or a dragon. Apologize for you if you haven't signed up, but look at the following week. So here we go. So into your jar, into your cup. First thing you want to do is grab your cup, turn it right side up. Drop your sock into the cup. Athletic sock, the white sock. Drop the white sock into your cup. Take the band of it around the top of the cup, just like Betsy's doing there for you. Maybe. You know, these are pretty good socks, so make sure you stretch it in real good. Make sure that it doesn't go too far down over the cup, because you want to be able to do the next step, which is open your bag of rice. You are going to put your entire bag of rice into that sock. It is a lot of rice. It is almost a full pound of rice, and it should come up to just about the heel of that sock. So go ahead and fill it, and you may have to push it down so it goes in. And if you got little ones next to you, make sure that they don't knock it over. You're going to have rice everywhere. I did this at home, and let me tell you what, the dogs love this, so you might want to keep this away from them. I had rice through my house. So here she goes. She is pushing it down, and don't worry about it. It's okay. I see we have some guests on here. We have a whole bunch of people today. I'm so glad to see you. So let's get all that rice in there. What was that? Betsy's got the fur flying in her mouth, and you know, we cut it and we did not defer it. And it was fur flying. So she's got almost all that rice in her cup. Go ahead. If you have got it full, you almost there, Bets? She's almost there. There she goes. She can dump that right in there. And once you have your rice into the sock, go ahead and pull the sock carefully out of your cup. Otherwise, it's rice all over. So now she has a very, very full sock. This is where you can go ahead and mold your rice. You can have a really tall, skinny gnome, or a very short, squatty gnome. And Betsy seems to like the short, squatty ones. We did one with her the other day to make sure she was really, really comfortable with it. So you're going to have the chance now to go ahead and mold your gnome. And your next step, once you have gotten the gnome into the size you wish, whether it be tall and skinny or the short and squatty, is you're going to take and you're going to spin the top of that, just like Betsy has here. And you're going to take your fat rubber band, if you have one, or the thickest rubber band you have.
Did you get yours on?
And you are going to put it on, oh, drop it first. And then you're going to go ahead and tie the top of your gnome with the rubber band, just like if you have girls at home or ladies, put your hair up in a ponytail. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to tie it really, really tight so that those little rice things can't fall out. Little rice, what are those things called? I don't know. Somebody will tell me later. They're not kernels. That's corn. You're right. So we now have moved through step 4, if you have the instructions. And we are going to move on to...
Oh, easy killer.
We are going to move on to the nose, which is probably one of the hardest parts of the gnome, because you have to actually reach into your gnome. So Betsy's going to show you what she's going to do. She's going to, about an inch up from the bottom of your gnome. I'm looking to see where everybody's at. She's going to reach in and grab a ball of rice. And she's going to pull it out. Turn it just a hair. There you go. If everybody can see that, I'm just going to have you hold it there for just 1 second. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Really, really good. And then she's going to take a rubber band and she's going to wrap it around that nose, making a ball sticking out of the front of the gnome. And she's going to pull that really, really tight.
Bella. Bigger nose.
Okay, so yeah, sideways is a good, there we go. So now he just looks like he's got a big old ball sticking out the side of him. So if everybody can take a look at that, you'll see what that looks like. The next step, do you have your glue gun plugged in, Bets? Okay, so the next step is where we would use our glue gun. And if you don't have a glue gun, that's okay. You can use regular glue, you can use tape. It's all right, you don't even have to use anything at this point. It's just to secure the top. We are going to take your gnome up. That's where what we're doing next. About an inch up from the rubber band on your gnome, you are going to take and cut off the top. You do. Her gnome went a-rolling. So this is where, now the best part is to go ahead and set that cutoff section aside. And you're going to take your hot glue gun and spread open the top of your gnome and just glue the center so that the rice does not come out the top. Was it hot enough yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to glue the center of that sock so that none of the rice comes out, and she has pushed it together. So that is that section of the gnome. So the next part is easiest if you take your cup and turn it upside down. Place your gnome on it. I'm going to have Betsy do that and do it sideways so that you can see what she's doing. The next section is, wait, I gotta flip the page. Here we go. Our next section is going to be cutting the beard. We are going to put our beard on, and when you look at the fur, there is a right and wrong side. It's going to, the fur is the nap, you're going to want it to go downward. So you're going to fold it from left to right. And then on the fold top, you're going to cut a small V with an opening at the top. Okay, now that you have the V, that is what's going to slide right underneath the gnome's nose. So Betsy is going to apply a little bit of glue underneath the gnome's nose and show you how to give him a beard. Well, you know what? I have one over here. I can make it for you with the hair going up. So she's going to go ahead and put that up there. And then we'll turn around and show you what it looks like with it underneath. So far, we have one really long beard. Now, what she's going to do next, and what I suggest, is on the sides, because they go level across, she's going to take the sides of those beards and she is going to pull it up. As you can see, she's pulled it up just about as high as she can, and she's going to tack it in place with a little bit of hot glue. And the reason she does that is so that when we put on the hat, she doesn't have to worry about covering up any of the excess white. So if you want to turn that around and show them, Betsy, how it has come up really high on cheeks. So now that she has done that, we are going to show you how to make the hat. And that's where the fuzzy sock comes in.
I feel like I should put some glue.
So with the extra piece of the white sock, you are going to take and stuff that in the toe of your fuzzy sock. You're going to take the third rubber band and you're going to tie it and make a ball. And the tighter you make it, the rounder it will be.
No, you're gonna put the yeah.
What are we putting in the top of the stocking again?
We are putting in the white top of the athletic sock.
Okay. Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, so she now has a ball on the top of her sock. The heel of the sock is what will go on the back side of your gnome. So we are going to stretch the sock, and Betsy's going to show you how to put it on top of your gnome. And she knocks him off the cup, but it's a gnome, it's okay. You want to pull the sock down to where it covers up the sides of the beard. Doesn't have to completely cover him all the way. You just want to make sure it covers up the sides. Now she's fixing. And you want to tack down the back side of the sock with your hot glue, just so that it doesn't go flying off. Because you know your gnomes are going to move so much. And now is when you're going to want to play with his hat and see if you want to go straight up or if you want to go to the left or the right. Then your last step, which is the messiest of steps, is the trimming of the beard. So you can leave it really long, you can make it short, you could give it spiky wisps out the side, you can give him a mustache and beards. It is completely up to you. We have given you a lot of beard to play with. So they are I don't know what Betsy's doing, but she's over there pretending to be a barber. Oh, look at that. She's just throwing it on the table. And everybody has I think it has a different color sock or hat. So, and these are some fun colors.
I was
So
thinking,
there you go.
oh,
There is our, I believe she has a purple gnome sock, rice gnome. And if you want it to be a little more fixed, just take a little bit of glue and put it on your fingers and roll the faux fur to make the whiskers stick together. So there you have it. It is our rice gnome socks and faux fur. Okay, does anybody else have theirs ready? Oh, look at that. Colleen has hers done, and so does Anne. So here's Colleen. She's on the big screen. Oh, that is adorable.
It is.
yeah.
Adorable. Let's take a look at Anne's. Anne, let's take a look at hers. Oh, Anne's is really, really cute too. Wonderful. Now, if you want to get a little more creative, you can take a little bit of pink blush or red marker and dot their nose so that they're a little more pink. You can do anything you like with these. So that is our craft for today. This has been recorded. So let's see what Jennifer has. Does Jennifer have hers done? Oh, no, see, that is really cute too. These are really simple to do, but let me tell you, right off the bat, fuzzy socks are really hard to find in the summer. You're definitely going to have to order those online because they quit carrying those in the stores. How's Suzanne's look? Or that's Hannah. Do you have yours ready? Hi, do you have yours ready for us?
Hi. No, we came in a little late, so we're not really ready.
There's 3 of us using.
Okay,
Push the glue gun. Oh, okay.
that's all right then.
There you go.
Do you have all the instructions? Do you know where you're at?
Yeah, we're good. There's just 3 of us using the glue gun, so we're a little bit behind.
I gotcha. That's great. We were so glad that everybody could join us today. Go ahead and throw that. We have some great things coming up. We have the on. Oh, do we have someone else? Who do we have over here? Okay, we have someone else. Oh, look at these. Aren't these just great? Oh, it looks wonderful, ladies. It looks fantastic. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, look at that one. He's so cute, isn't he? Look at, I love the noses. The noses are great. You all did wonderful with the noses.
Brushed.
That one doesn't have any fur.
Oh, that one doesn't have any fur.
Anne's,
Can you see?
they're wonderful.
Where's the
Oh, Betsy has 2.
Betsy has 2. We made the pink one just the other day and the purple one today. It is in our theme of Imagine Your Story. And I know that a lot of you have signed up for our crafts, and I want to tell you a little bit about June 29th. It's our Googly-Eyed It. If you haven't signed up for that, we're going to give you some googly eyes, and we want you to go ahead and eyeball these things, read all about it, have fun. Most of our crafts are filling up fast, so if you haven't signed up, please give us a call, see what we have left. We do have a fantastic set of books available about gnomes and knights. A lot of them are here in print, and if you can't get them in print, we have them on Hoopla and on Libby. And Maria has been so gracious about getting us a list and making sure that you can have access to them on our website and our Facebook page. And we want to thank you so, so much for participating with us today. And if you should have any questions at all, feel free to call the library at 440-293-6792. And I want to let you know that this craft was provided by the Friends of the Andover Library. And thank you so much for joining us today. And we will see you again next week, Friday.
Yeah.